What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Nike SB6 back again with my 170th Nike SB video. I have 3 shoes that I will be reviewing. Before I get into the review, I wanted to shout out MF413 on Instagram. I'll put his name right here. He asked me to do a review on this wingtip mid janoski. So, like you asked, I got it for you. I figured I'd put 2 other ones in there that I never reviewed that are older ones, and I'm really into the older janoskis as opposed to the new ones. I feel like they just don't put enough into the new janoskis anymore. It just looks like just random ass colors and a whole bunch of colors, which is kind of boring for me, and I think they should definitely put some more into them. But this will be the main review right here. This is the Chestnut Wingtip Mid Janoski, and let's show you a 360 view of all of these 3 sneakers right now. Starting off with the wingtip mid janoski, we'll start off with the outsole. The outsole has a gum outsole on it. As you work your way up to the midsole, of course, we're used to seeing the vulcanized midsole. Very nice, all white, with that chestnut lining going through the whole sneaker and around the midsole. Onto the toe box, this is where it has that classic wingtip look. You can see the design that they use. It just looks awesome on it. It is a premium leather that they use, and it has the perforated holes. Definitely give it a classic look. Mid panel of the shoe, you see that design as well with the stitching and the perforations. Embroidered swoosh, which is chestnut, metal eyelets that we're used to seeing on janoskis. Back panel of the shoe, once again, that premium leather. I can't stress the fact how good this leather is. It's just amazing quality. As you can see, this sits higher because it is the mid janoski, and it has that same perforations in the back and stitching. Leather piping around the whole thing, which is chestnut as well. Onto the tongue, it is also chestnut color. It is leather just as the whole shoe is, and for daily use, Stefan Janowski is in white on a chestnut tag. Insole says Nike SB in the chestnut color. Onto premium obsidian colorway. On the bottom, as you can see, all obsidian color. All white midsole, vulcanized midsole like we're used to seeing. You have that brown strip that goes through the whole midsole. The whole upper of the shoe is pretty much made of the same material, which is leather. As you can see on the toe box, it almost looks like it's perforated holes on it, but it is not. The holes do not go all the way through. White stitching on that toe. Mid panel of the shoe holds that same leather, white embroidered swoosh, metal eyelets, which are obsidian color as well. Back panel holds that obsidian color with the same leather. Right around the collar lining of it, you see brown suede. The suede that they use is a great material, and you have that navy blue obsidian color piping around the whole shoe. The same leather for the tongue that you see around the whole upper of the shoe. Brown leather laces, Nike SB tag for daily use, Stefan Janowski in obsidian color with that written in brown. Inside you have this little pattern that it shows with Nike SB on top of that. I always loved how the older Janowskis had those patterns inside, which they don't do anymore. Okay, now the Dark Army corduroy Janowski's awesome sneaker. Starting with the outsole, you have that Dark Army colorway on the bottom. Vulcanized midsole that we're used to seeing, Dark Army piping going through that midsole. Right here towards the front, you have the sail color, which looks very nice. Toe box of the shoe, you have that Dark Army color with your off-white stitching on top of that. Suede that they use is great quality. Mid panel is where you see that corduroy. The material on it is great. It almost looks like a dark green and not brown. Embroidered swoosh, which is green, and your eyelets, which are metal, are Dark Army green as well. Dark Army suede for the bottom, and the ankle lining right there. As you can see, the corduroy makes its way towards the back, and of course, like usual on the Janowskis, you have the piping that goes through, which is leather, and that is in that Dark Army color. Green suede for the tongue, off-white tag, Nike SB for daily use, Stefan Janowski in green. Rope laces that I have on are not the original laces. They did come with leather laces, and I do have them. I just had them on another Janowski at the time. And no special insole on this one, just a Dark Army green with Nike SB in off-white. Now I'm going to show you all 3 of these on feet and what I'm wearing today on feet. Janowski on feet, awesome sneaker. Great quality leather. Very nice colorway. with an all-around classic look. Obsidian premium leather colorway. Very nice sneaker as well. Can't go wrong with this one. This is actually one of my favorite Janoskis that released. Dark Army corduroys on feet. Awesome sneaker, as you can see. I did this lace swap with mainly for the other ones. I like the leather laces on them better. But nonetheless, dope sneaker. Okay, I reviewed the wingtip Janoski mids, awesome sneaker. I also reviewed the premium Obsidian colorway, which was from back in the days. Another awesome sneaker, and of course the corduroy Dark Army colorway, definitely a nice sneaker. All three of these very nice. Lately I haven't been into Janoskis as much as I used to, just because they are kind of lacking on them and you don't see much into them anymore. They're just coming out with so many different colorways, and they're not putting much into them with different materials like corduroy or that distressed leather from back then, the wool ones which I have on feet right now, so on and so forth. Please thumbs up, subscribe, comment. Plenty more vids to come. I will see you guys next time for another one.